guys, welcome to today's episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda Spice.
And I'm Denise Nice. Welcome to our channel, and it's so good to see you guys live. Right?
How was the week for everyone, of course, for my lovely girlfriend as well.
And hi to our friends on TikTok.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
If you're from Singapore, say hi to you. If you're from other part of the world,
Also say
say hi to you.
We're just saying hi non-stop. Okay, thanks to technology, we can say hi to many different people from many different countries.
Yeah.
And today our topic is slightly connected, actually not slightly, very connected to technology.
Yeah.
Today we are going to talk about AI, and our title is AI so useful. This is a very Singaporean way of saying.
So before we go to that, let me ask Denise first, because she have a husband, the husband, who's the IT guy.
Oh, he's the IT guy, yes.
So, how long ago that you know about AI, and how was it?
I think ever since it started long, because there were a lot of movies for AI, right? Talking about my first movie that I have a very big impression of about AI is Iron Man.
Oh,
Iron Man has Jarvis, right?
Oh yeah.
So Jarvis is AI, right? And so that was my very first deep impression. I'm sure there are other movies I watched before, but Iron Man is
I love Iron
my
Man
husband's
movie.
favorite movie. I
Oh.
think he watched Iron Man like each. Iron Man is just one movie, right? They have many different movies, right?
Yeah.
I think he watched each one at least 5, minimum 3 times each
Oh
movie.
my
Minimum.
God.
Those that he likes, maybe he watched 5 times, 8 times, 10 times. Also watched before.
Ava like it too.
Yeah, he watched to the point where he looked at the figure and he know like
What they going to
which
say.
movie it came out from. You know what I mean? Like the toy figurines. I'm like, it looks the same color. He said, no, look at the knee, different color. Okay, if you say so. I don't know. So if you say it is different, it is different. Okay. So that was my very first experience. What was yours?
Me? I think my first experience with AI, also another movie, but I forget the name.
Which one?
But they picked the IT guy to come to the place to experience the AI until she can wear her own clothes. And he treat the IT guy and lock them inside the house and kill them, and she escaped herself by her own. So that movie was good. I forgot the name. I didn't remember the name.
I think the very first, the ones
Many years ago. So basically, the movie to talk about the developer who created, that's the founder. He figured out like AI was so smart they can study your emotional, and she can copy you, and then she can make you fall in love with her. And then after that, she can use like human brain to tell you the plan and make you to open the door for her to escape and live as a normal human being.
Actually, she's not.
But the end
She's
of
a
the
robot.
but the end of the but she is an AI robot, but at the same time she escaped. She really killed that school guy. And that movie was good because she really know emotional. You watch the whole movie, you would think the AI got emotional, but it's not. She just copy human, and she just do what is
humans do
to advantage to her. So I forgot the name of the movie.
So there's no real emotions.
So who watched that movie will know what I'm talking about. I need to find the name later and tell you.
Actually, Avatar also AI.
Next week, So
right, because that's how as humans we plug into the bodies. We transfer our that's not really AI. That's IT lah, basically. AI. But AI now currently we have this very very useful tool. It's called AI language. Actually, it's not considered AI. It's the language tool called our favorite ChatGPT.
Oh yeah.
It's Anne's new best friend. Especially when it comes to doing her homework.
I love it. Especially, I feel like it's faster than use Google now, so I love it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely faster.
So I like every time and you will laugh, but I meet my lawyer friend just today, this morning for lunch, and I would, and he was so old. I'm sorry, friend. I don't think you watch my channel, by the way. But yeah.
So I'm not your friend anymore.
So he's 50 plus, okay? So that's how old he being a lawyer. And then I was joking with him, and like, can I ask you one question? How long for you to study to be a lawyer? He said 7 years. So he break down something. He said 7 years. I said, okay, ask me a very difficult question
About law.
that only lawyer can answer. And then he asked me the question. I said, okay, type that in the chat.
Yeah.
And he was like, what you trying to do? I say, I type, I ChatGPT, I copy, because I know it's the old school way. He don't know how the heck I have an answer, right? I just do a few tricks on my phone. I copy and paste, say, read your WhatsApp again. And he was shocking. You should learn to be a lawyer. Oh my God, how do you know this answer?
You're so talented. I
So
saw you.
for him, it's like, you need an experienced person to understand this. How do you have this? Like, even you Google, not that fast. And so then I start talk to him about AI. And he was like, what the heck? This is what the thing just do. I said, yes. And then he don't know. That's the old school.
Okay.
Lawyer and old school.
Okay.
50 plus.
Old school lawyer.
You know, very old school. And because I want to disturb him, I want to joke with him, right? And I tell him, ask me another question, the difficult one, the one that you know you don't study law, you cannot answer. He gave me a second question, but this time he don't trust me. I said, give me your phone. I want to do it by myself. So I let him type, and I give him the A4 paper of answer, and he was shocking. He was shocking, and he was like, well, I have to be honest with you, this is 80% accurate, but this is freaking scary. It's good. I'm studying. Yes. Because for him to study to pass,
he has like 50 years of experience.
It's already 7 years.
But so does ChatGPT, because he's drawing data from all the past years.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So just assume he's 50 plus. Remove 7 years of study. Remove his 20 years of his starting life. So he start become lawyer when he's 27. Just assume, okay? Assume. Just example. So he take another 25, 26 more years to just be a lawyer at the level of, you know, everything in your brain. And the ChatGPT just take over like that. How did that feel to you? So I still remember I saw his face in lunch day and his eye were like, what the heck is this? You know? So yeah, but I'm glad that all my friends very open minded. And the next thing he do, you know what he do? No, he download the app because now he curious, right? So yeah. So I told him, I say, I just to let you know that a lot of and that's come back with the topic today, right? I haven't shared with you this, and I haven't shared with most of the people, but my team been training and develop and almost what a number of I used to have an employee work for me, reduced by just divide by 3 quarter, second of that is gone. I just need 1% of the third the number of a lot of people I used to need it. Because AI take over so much that even now my chat bot is answered by the AI. My HR team is run by AI. Even cut video, book the video, editing the video is also done by AI. The time consumed of meeting human is really reduced. And by the time whoever watching this video right now will tell you that if you don't going to study about how to use AI and train to accept the reality, now you will be jobless very soon. Because right now my team, when I transform from like we use the normal way of working with the new system, the way happier, it's way faster, we have more product, we even have more video that we needed compared with last time. And I tell you, this is the way that nobody outside there will tell you. And even you tell people, people don't care anyway. You know, most of the people just shit come out of the pan and then they find the toilet. So yeah, that's how useful AI is. That's how useful AI is for me right now. The negative part of that, like we just say, a lot of people will be jobless. Yeah.
But I think a lot as humans, I think our biggest plus point is that we adapt and we grow very fast.
But you see, because you adapted, doesn't mean everybody adapted. Because even for me,
you
right?
have no choice,
for me, right? For me to learn to adapt it because I'm around different people and I learn about human. So I start learn about what is the positive trait from other person that I should learn from. Because I don't have it, right? So, but most people, they were angry, they were upset, they will give attitude toward the world moving, but the world is moving with or without you.
Yes, that's what I mean by there's no choice in the sense that whether I like it or not, it has to be done. That's all there is to it. And no matter how, the longer you resist, the more you will fall behind.
Yeah.
And the more you will have to do to catch up.
Yeah.
So another secret, this was Spice and Nice by the way. So actually, we had an episode near Valentine's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I used ChatGPT also.
Oh.
I Googled. Okay, so basically, I was just sharing with Anne. For those of you guys who use ChatGPT, you probably know this already. But ChatGPT doesn't have access to the okay, not doesn't have access, but the versions that we are using does not have access to current internet data.
Mm.
Okay, so its data is backdated up to I think about 2021.
Mm.
And how I found this out was because I asked like what are the trending topics now,
Mm.
and then to get like topic ideas for our show.
Mm.
And then it says sorry, my I cannot do any trend because my data only 2021, so not trendy anymore. That was how I know. So I framed it another way. I just asked ChatGPT like, what are the top 5 search words that people use on Valentine's Day, or the top 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, we come out from top 5.
I see. Yeah.
I think it's great because the most search keywords, right, will remain the same more or less throughout.
Yeah.
Right.
Because human still human, you will find the same thing every year in different age, but still, depending on what age you are, but you're still looking for the same thing.
Correct.
And
so, it's very useful.
I would say this like this is a way 4 years ago when I started with one of my mentor in the journey of he training me to do what I'm doing. So he told me one thing. He said the world will change and only the authentic will survive. So 4 years ago I don't understand that. And I told you that before, right? And then when I tell you that our channel not even viral or our video not even blooming or anything. And everybody laughed at me. And at that time I didn't understand what he mean and now I get it.
What do you mean?
It means when AI take over, what human crave for is the authenticity about other humans. Because everything will be just so fact, number, lecture, like it's just dry. It's just so dry.
There's no drama.
So if you are who you are, and if you are the one that you authentic to yourself, you authentic to the world, and the beauty is not come from here anymore because the AI will really make you look pretty.
Yes, and plus they have like the AI pornography.
Yeah.
They come with AI pictures. They are so real.
You know they even like my team use the AI and book my face and it's talking and looks so scary.
Yeah, it looks like a movie, right?
I know.
And you're just like.
I know. It sounds
okay. Before we continue anymore for our audience, right? Let us know in the comments below what you are using AI for. What was actually we should go around asking what was the last question you asked ChatGPT? We should ask you about that. I mean, interesting segment, right? What was the last question?
The last question I will ask ChatGPT
about your homework.
No,
no,
it's about my IUD. I say if I take out IUD today, how long was that for me to pregnant? So the ChatGPT tell me I need to go and talk to doctors. So
no, they are very politically correct.
Yeah, they give me some answer, but after that they say
you need to consult a doctor for professional opinion.
No,
yes, correct.
Which is very cute. Thanks, ChatGPT. Anyway.
And then actually, because my husband is very money oriented, which is great lah. Because I don't have much financial sense, so it's good that he has. He actually asked when ChatGPT first came out, he first started to read. The first 3 questions he asked was questions like how to make $10,000 or how to make $5,000 a month in Singapore legally. Like what are the top few ways lah.
Yeah. Did he give answer?
Yeah, he did. And then for fun, he typed in how do I get my wife to give me $10,000 allowance every month. Then ChatGPT said something similar to when you ask the doctor the IUD. It is not advisable to force people to give you money. Please, if you're married, please talk to your spouse about financial matters. It's always best to have this kind of discussion openly, in a calm manner. It says, always discuss with your spouse first about finance.
You know they come with this. Now I'm curious. Let's ask.
It is wrong to
Wait, oh, my
For sure.
ChatGPT is another phone. The phone that in Livestream right now, because I want to type right now the what ChatGPT talk about spy and nice. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's even funny. Because we will read it out loud for you guys what ChatGPT talk about. Your phone you can log in. My phone, that's the app that I have in that phone.
I don't have the app though.
Okay, or the website, whatever that's good for us. Because the website sometimes is break down.
Yes,
so
but to be fair, right? The
Do you watching Spy and Nice? That you can ask ChatGPT. That maybe ChatGPT have more information about us than we even know. You know?
This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Give me a while.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. Like I saw a lot of news that people post like ChatGPT is scary and negative way of posting. But you know news, right? People will book a lot of fear and scarcity and stuff for you to stop. I agree. Every internet, every platform will have a good and a bad, right? Like Facebook, like YouTube, like TikTok, like every channel. If you search for good thing will appear.
Yes.
If you search for negative thing, the negative thing will appear. You stop yourself from using negative thing, it will still appear because the negative people will research for that, and the people who negative will continue produce that product because still have a need in the market. So.
Yes.
For me, you can't stop something that is already exist right now. I have to say.
It's already moving forward.
Yeah, like you can't stop. You can try to distracting and then slow down people, but I think stop is the term of it's not going to make it happen. You know, like same like first time when they moved from. Remember they moved from Yahoo to Facebook. It's the same fate.
Yes, correct. No, every time I think every time something new comes up, there's always that. It's human nature that there's fear. I mean, there's excitement, but there's also fear. And then there's anxiety, right?
Yes.
Like,
and even like remember when Nokia existed and then people changed from Nokia to BlackBerry and then they moved to like touch screen phone. And Nokia completely gone and you know BlackBerry also gone and then you like
it's gone.
So when the world moving on and if you choose to use what you believe. The end, like I still remember I read the news few years ago, like the last guy who in Singapore finally his first iPhone because he cannot get the SIM card for his Nokia anymore and Nokia stopped existing in Singapore, so he will forced to change to buy and that's even come to news. So you become
a fossil.
You become a caveman in the way when the whole world use touch phone and you still refuse, which is I'm salute him because that's a very brave move. All his friends cannot WhatsApp him because they have to call him as a normal way.
Or
Send SMS as a normal way, which is amazing. I salute because that's need to pay money. WhatsApp is free, Telegram is free, but all his friends have to pay money to communication with him, which is amazing, right? And the same on top of that, I have to salute to him that he refused to buy until he couldn't get SIM card, until Nokia cannot replace his battery, until his phone is broke down and he have no other choice.
Oh no!
All the factors combined for you to change to be a smartphone, which is wow, you know. So that I don't know how to book it.
I'm amazed.
So I'm just trying to tell you guys that you cannot stop something already going on. Right? So for me, AI is something that I myself adapt, learning.
And she hates IT.
I hate IT.
She's not good.
I'm not good with it.
You ask her to make money easier.
You ask me about human, I can answer you.
Business.
I can give you an 8-hour live stream. How about that? Just ask me anything about human.
A business.
Love. I love it.
Yeah.
Love business. Love human. IT. Kill me. You can choke me to death right now. And you should ask Denise how her face. She will look at me when every time.
I come to her house. She asked me to do printer for her. That was.
By the way, I really need that. Like I don't know how to use the scanner in my printer.
What is this problem now? This woman is so poor.
I don't know how to press the scanner from the printer. I don't know how to use it. I know I have that setting inside the printer, but I don't know how to use it. Can you show me later? Because I need to scan my passport, but I don't know how to do it. So sorry, that's how much behind I am.
Because there was this period of time when her printer spoiled. I couldn't connect lah. Okay, so first it was a Wi-Fi. My husband has to come down and fix the Wi-Fi for her.
Wait, before we go to the Wi-Fi side, you know at the end the printer is okay. It's working very well. I passed the one and she used it now.
Yeah, I told you it's
So,
it's
I'm the problem. The printer is not
a
problem.
huge
Okay, get
problem.
back to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so now, so after it was a whole series of computer-related problems. So first is the Wi-Fi, then after my husband has to and has to recommend her what brand to buy. She's so useless about IT, she doesn't know how to do research, which router to buy. Then after that send over, my husband come down and fix for her. The whole house like an electrician like that. The Wi-Fi, and then after that is a printer problem. Okay, the printer cannot somehow it's not connected to her to her MacBook, right? It's a big problem. And then I have tried to fix it for her, try to connect, doesn't work. So in the end, it got so fed up. She said, "Okay, never forget it." I already connected once. Then after they changed Wi-Fi, so I have to connect again, right? Because it's a cordless.
I don't
It's
know.
using Wi-Fi.
I feel I'm like a US
But the
company.
problem, now is when you first connect, you need a wire. Obviously, she doesn't know where she throw the wire. Probably inside the dustbin. Okay, so manually it doesn't work. So end up we go and research. My husband go and research, recommend her the printer to buy. Then when the printer comes, she tell me the niece doesn't know how to fix the printer.
I did do the plugging the wire.
Yeah. But then when I came, it's so easy to fix. Like about 5 minutes is done already. Now she needs to use the scanner. My goodness me. Never mind,
So
okay, I'll fix
when
it
you
later.
talk about the machine, I'm a baby. Okay, when
She
you talk to
baby.
the machine, I'm a baby. Ask me something else that I'm
Yeah,
expertise.
because humans are business.
Yeah,
Business.
money, like and
Finance.
every time I see my girlfriend when they meet me and they talk about, hey, I don't know how to do with my credit card, and I was like, let me teach you. And then my girlfriend was like, another day. Then I'm like, no, you need to know now. It's like, and that's when I realized that how my IT friend or internet friend so desperate want to teach me.
But she does not want to learn.
No, I want to learn, babe. I
She's
just don't have.
to understand.
I just don't understand. Really, I want to. That's why trust me, you guys. I want to change this camera for the last 2 years, and I refuse to touch this system because I was so scared that I don't know how to set up it again to live stream for
I'm
you guys.
sure I can fix it.
Okay,
sure
so
I
I was going to get a new camera. So since Denise so confident,
If
I'm
cannot-
ready for it.
Yeah.
So do you need to change laptop as well?
No need
So my
lah.
laptop is good.
No, unless okay, it's very simple. IT is all about compatibility. It's like humans. Think about
Okay.
it. If let's say you have a very self-developed human with a not growing human, it doesn't match well.
So now what should I need?
So if let's say your camera, it depends on the camera you're getting. If the camera
So can you
super
check
high,
for me what
I need to
camera I
know-
can get?
Yeah, I need to know what camera you're getting. That's fine.
No, you tell me what camera I
You
get,
see?
and then I buy.
Now become my
exactly.
problem. And then I have to fix for her.
No, I just need to know so I can link with this
Yes, I know what you
laptop and this monitor
I think should be okay lah.
because I already have a mic,
Yes, I know.
and we just need a. I want to buy the higher version
Yeah,
of
but you
camera
need
for both
to
of
give me
us.
some choices for camera. Like what? Because you are in this show business for a longer time.
Yeah,
So what camera is good?
I don't care. I don't care about the price. I just
Yeah, I
care
know, you
it's
need-
not going to kill the laptop and we can go live and it not die halfway because this is go with the you see the link battery.
Yes, I know.
It's a block, so I need something like that too. I think.
Okay.
Because sometimes I live stream for 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours.
Mm.
So impossible that you use a normal battery and it survive. It definitely will gone.
Okay.
So
Doesn't matter. You tell me what kind of cameras are good for
I,
show business.
I don't know.
I cannot help you. Give me some options first. Then I'll tell you whether it
I will
works.
ask Douglas.
Okay, ask about Douglas. Things
Yeah.
are always very high end and always giving me many problems.
Oh, okay then.
Have you live streamed with him before, right? His stuff, his equipment is top of the art.
Yeah, he always buy the best.
The best, but it's always giving you a lot of problems. I don't know.
I always break down. And I don't know, somehow the camera shut down the whole Wi-Fi of this house, which is I'm like, that's why I'm very nervous because I really want to upgrade for you guys. I want you guys to see my pimple more clear. You get me or not?
Your pores, yeah.
My
Your
pores,
blackhead.
how ugly I am in a more clear manner. But at the same time, I'm so stuck with IT that I'm so nervous that I'm
I
getting
think it's
it.
okay. I think it's fine.
Okay, let's get it next month after I come back from money. Let's do that. Are you sure you can set up? Yeah.
You tell me the cameras first. Like what? Okay, I'm very sure there are certain cameras that you are looking at.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me the models of those cameras, and then I'll.
Should we get 2 camera, 2 corner? No, right?
No,
No.
too much. Oh, so then you need to cut the videos.
That's true.
Yeah, you need to have a team that like cut from here.
But this camera is not spoiled.
Yeah, why do you need to change? I think it looks quite good. I don't want people to see my blackheads.
Give me a comment below that you need me to upgrade camera because this is working well.
It's working very well.
And I feel like I don't want to buy something that this thing is still working. You get what I mean or not? And this is from my ex-husband, so you know, the more I don't love him anymore, the more I should don't waste his stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's already here. It's not he's going to use it.
Well, he's not going to use it. He gave me for free, so.
Yeah.
This monitor, he gave me for free too. He throw everything back to me.
Yeah.
And I use all the rubbish thing that he gave to me and make it become a YouTube. So thanks to my ex-husband. If you watch this video, thanks for your sponsorship.
Thanks for supporting us, our views.
So you guys, you should thanks to him too.
Yeah,
Because if you don't leave me all this stuff,
you will have no.
I will never
just use a mobile phone.
Exactly. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to ask ChatGPT
about Spy and YouTube. What did it say?
It says that the chat went off. But basically, it says that as a language AI model, because that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
As a language AI model, they are unable to. They need more. It needs more context before you can comment on the channel YouTube Spice.
Let's ask them about me. Now I'm curious. I never really asked about me.
We're having AI so useful. We are having a live conversation with ChatGPT now. I mean, it's live lah because we are live, right? What are you asking? Give me the questions that we do.
Yeah, I know.
Phrase and questions.
So this is how I ask. I want to see what his answer. It should be.
Public information on Disney live. Okay, let me ask.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know how to ask.
Hey, but then we must know also that its information stops at 2021, which means that it may Spice and I not on yet, ma.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But nearly already there, ma.
Maybe.
Is there?
But maybe it's use Google to give you information, so you don't know.
Information or public reviews about Disney live coach.
we want to we want you to use AI in the safe manner and for the advanced level. For me, it's useful if first you have to have self-awareness. Does that make sense to you? Yes. I'm sorry, I come back to this because it will come back to back all the old topic that we talk about. But I will still believe that if you can manage yourself well, the piece of computer, it won't affect your life much.
Because regardless, as humans, we still crave the human connection, the human touch.
Oh yes, we are.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Like my daughter come like these are like today she off. Okay, her school had what Good Friday, something holiday.
Yes, Good Friday.
And she will be home all day with me and I told her, I said, can you just leave me alone in my room for 2 hours and you on yourself 2 hours? And somehow, some way she would be behind my back where she climb on my shoulder. She tried to practice BJJ with me. Or she would go to the poop area when I'm pooping and she's talking to me in the middle of my pooping, or I'm in the kitchen, I'm eating my food and she's talking to me in the middle of eating. I'm in the phone call and she would just come in and ask something in the middle of phone call. So it's just somehow you need human, right? So
cannot. It's just basically
good. So it's so new. Good. No, I just want to check other people what did they ask about me, which is now they don't have anything about that, which is great.
Just for the past 2 years, but then you never know. Currently, maybe they have.
Or maybe they update. I don't know.
Yeah, you must wait until the latest version of ChatGPT where they can do like access to live information. I'm very sure in the back end
They actually
ChatGPT
paused
can
for
already.
6 months, you know.
For what?
They paused for public 6 months because they don't want to push ChatGPT to touch so many information on public, like you say. Yeah, so
I'm not surprised.
they try to slow down AI, but
It's not slowable. I mean, it's better
you,
that we
you
learn how
can
to
slow,
manage it.
but it's still
Going
when
to
it catch up,
happen.
it will very fast.
Yeah.
Come on, this machine going to study 24/7. You need sleep 8 hours per night. You need to cook, you need to eat, you need to date, you need to have a girlfriend, boyfriend, you need to have sex, you need to chase somebody, you need to make money, you need to take care of baby. You think you have time to study the AI? You don't have.
Because AI can process a much larger amount of data
It is.
than we can at any second.
And it's scary because you can correct AI, right? You can correct it by saying that, oh, that's the information is not correct. And then you correct them and then they fix for you. And they learn by fixing information by what you feed them.
Yes, and then okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, my husband is a programmer, and recently he wrote a chunk of programming code, and something went wrong somewhere. Okay, he tried looking for it, couldn't find it. He copy paste the code, put it in ChatGPT, and told ChatGPT, "Can you find what is the mistake here?" And ChatGPT found it. 5 seconds. He said he's going to be out of job soon as a year. That's right.
That's right.
Basically what we are useful for is our experience.
Yes.
Our experience dealing with humans, our experience dealing with being human actually. Actually, if you ask, have you asked ChatGPT before?
Yeah.
You ask if you ask it the question, are you salient? Salient means can you think for yourself? He will answer cannot. He say as an AI language model, I can only collect information and then put it in a way that's easy for you to digest.
But you know one thing, they say they cannot think for themselves, but they can create things to serve the world.
They can.
So I will book it this way.
But they must be instructed to do so.
Of course. For example, you can type, can you write for me the article about to make people feel fear? They can collect all the information around the world about the study about the human, how the human behave, and they create one for you blog, vlog, whatever blog that you want. They will write for you the A4 paper. You copy and you make your own blog. You make your own newspaper, like copywriter and all. They can do a script. They can do a script for you, and they can write it so good that you don't need writer anymore. Think about it. Perfect English. Very clear, got emotional inside, but that emotional is not come from them. They just select data of the world to see how humans talk about certain topic, and they copy and they select and they create their own.
She once asked ChatGPT to write a story. I said write a bedtime story for adults, for hope of a better tomorrow. And it wrote a very touching story.
I know.
That was like you can say things like include humor, include family ties, and then
it is because I do one question the other day because I have to do my work about my paper, and I asked about certain question about human, about love. So can you give me definition of love? And it gave me a chunk of definition of love, and even it showed me what study. So if you really a person who loves study, ChatGPT is perfect for you. That's why I say it's my best friend. Because I love to learn, and I ask a lot of questions. All my friends know that.
And ChatGPT will never complain.
Never complain, because everything I'm asked, ChatGPT give me answer.
Yes.
And I love to learn, so when I read, I'm like,
I see. Let me ask more about this.
Yeah, so it's like a conversation with a teacher, but you're not there with the teacher, but you have a teacher in the pocket for 24/7. So this will be great for people who love to learn like me. But at the same time, now I need to teach my daughter how to learn. Because I can see the next generation, if they don't know, I think that is a new skill, learn how to learn. Right? If you don't teach the kid learn how to learn, they will forget. Like because they're born in the generation, they don't even know what is, the phone that we have to turn to call someone or like press number, or like they don't understand how last time we date to meet someone, like, hey, after school now, like 3 p.m. I meet you at this playground station, the tree, okay? Under this tree, because I have a 10 tree there, the tree number 3, okay? Under the tree, remember, a few more steps will be the coconut shop drink. Remember, we meet each other there. Okay,
yes.
That's how
And then you cannot be late.
You
Because
cannot
if
be
you're
late.
late or early,
Your friend will leave. If you late, your friend will
there's no
leave.
way to let
If
your
you're
friend
too
know.
early, you need to wait. And then the last time, where got clock? You don't have clock. You need to see the clock at home, and then you count yourself. Okay, maybe I'm there around 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Okay, let's go now. Right, so this generation, they won't understand that.
Everything is very instant.
Yeah. Can you imagine my daughter downstairs of the class, and she called me to ask, Mommy, what time more, how long more I have? I need to go up to the class. Because I told you the last episode, I gave her a phone, but the phone is really Nokia version. Only call and text. That's it. Cannot do anything. So she called me and I like, 10 more minutes for your class start. So can I go down to play? I said, yeah, you can, but 10 more minutes, you need to go up. Can you call me in 10 minutes to tell me I need to go up? And that's when I like...
Even worse, you should have given her a phone.
No, I learned my lesson. I teach her how to set her own alarm. So she now you know how to set 10 minutes, 5 minutes. The alarm make a sound and she go up. So not bad. I teach her that now. But I'm just to say, the concept of children now is very different from my generation. I don't know, the next generation also. We all come a different generation, and now we learn new things. We learn how to use AI, and at the same time, we have to adapt to this. Yeah.
Yes, I remember. It's very funny because I remember last time we had to. Singapore, it's usually at the MRT station. And MRT is quite big, right? Some MRT station.
Yeah.
So we will say meet at like the mat of the MRT train track. Or meet in front of the control station.
Yeah.
Where you change your EZ-Link card after you have to top up. Yeah, correct. So we will meet in front there or meet outside the McDonald's.
Wow. Maybe that's the next thing that my daughter will need to deal with her friend. Yeah.
Meet with the outside McDonald's.
Yeah.
But that was last time lah. So now I think with AI it's so I think everything becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
And it's very easy. Like you say, you have a lot of questions, right? Sometimes I have a lot of questions also. Then it's very easy to like sometimes we can just spend hours.
Yeah.
Just typing things in and then seeing what kind of response come out and then learning how to rephrase those questions to get the answers that we actually want.
I think it's learning is one of the things that I know that I love to learn, but not everybody is. But like it's really this is heaven for me. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, but I think it also depends on the topics, right? There's some people who they don't like to learn about numbers, but they like to learn about humans.
Yes.
Or some people they prefer numbers. They're not interested in humans.
Yes.
So it really depends on
topic that you want to learn. Yes. So I really love learn human, right? I will ask them like, can you explain for me the concept or the theory about happiness? What's the theory about emotional intelligence? What's the definition of that? Can you break down that? What study to show? How can you check somebody emotional intelligence? So some of that kind of question, right? It's really make me study by myself because now I'm like, very interesting.
Yeah, let's ask more questions.
Yeah, let's ask more about that, right? So if you really love to learn, then yes. But if you like, can you send me a link of a porn that's most popular right now? Then I'm sorry. I cannot stop people with the use what they use for the phone.
Correct,
I just share how it's useful for me, but that's what I'm using for.
Yeah, but actually even for there are a lot recently that is also very popular now to have AI generate your image.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then so obviously there's a lot of different kind of new PORN different type and all the people are flawless because it's computer generated, right? They're not real humans.
Well, that's scary.
Do you not know about that? It's
I saw my team do for me, but it looks scary for me.
But that one's a face one. We're talking about PORN now, right? And then it's so real.
But that's what Facebook already do, right?
I feel like it's such a dark industry.
Like people will love themselves the image of fake and online right now, the virtual version, because they don't love themselves enough and they want to be flawless.
Like the filtered version.
Yeah.
Recently, apparently, with Instagram and all that, right? This is a little bit off AI, but like what you say, the filtered version. Last time, okay, so this was a study done on plastic surgeons, on requests that they get. Last time, the most common request is, I want to look like this movie star.
Oh my god.
I want to look like this actress, example. Now, they will take their filtered photos and show the doctor and say, I want to look like this. So you know what I mean? Like these are the requests that the plastic surgeons are getting. So AI is a tool. Basically, it's a plus and a minus. I mean, especially with the latest TikTok saga, it has once again been pushed to the top, especially with ChatGPT, with the latest version 4 that
Wow.
Anne is now using in her phone. I know she can use the app, Reggie, because the app you need to pay a subscription to use the app.
Yeah, I pay. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So if like mere mortals who are not paying, you need to go to use the desktop version.
But desktop is
Very
shut
slow.
down right now.
It's very price is very slow, and
I
I realized that in the evenings, right? I think because
more people search.
yes, and it's I think coincide with the American timing. So once the America the timing
Wake
is
up.
morning, yeah, then you see ChatGPT very slow,
Mm.
the website version. But if you are paying, I think we get priority, so it's very fast. No matter what time of the day you use it, it's fast.
Yeah, I use a pay version.
Yeah, plus she uses it vigorously when she has questions, the psychology
Yeah,
questions come up.
I have a lot of questions.
Inside, and then
Yeah.
oh, I see.
I wish when I'm 8 years old I have this,
Well,
I would be
Eva has it
genius.
now.
Yeah.
Eva has it now.
Yeah, I haven't teach her how to use that yet.
I'm sure she all better not not
Yeah.
definitely not. It's a kind of worms So it's a tool and then people can use it to you say serve QRN. You can use it to ask.
Because she like the
catch
level
ideas.
the level of I'm aware of what I'm using for.
Yes.
But for her, she may not understand. She will ask a silly question, which is unnecessary because I don't want her to be like depending. Because they smart now. She already start knowing that she will use that. She will use the calculation to do the math.
Oh,
And that's not even come from me. I don't know where she learned from or who she learned from. But she told me, she said, "Mommy, in the phone I have a calculator. Can I use that for my math?" I said no. Because I don't want her to forget how to. Because in my age, I still remember like up to 12, I still use hand to do the math. And I don't
like
want
manually.
Yeah, manually. Yeah, I don't want her to forget how to do that. I know it's not needed. Like even the writing part, right? I know now she just need to type and it's perfect, but I still want her to have a good handwriting. I don't know, is that wrong to think that way? But I have very nice handwriting, and when she writing, it feel annoying to me.
So ugly, is it?
I cannot even read.
Oh, really?
So that's not ugly. It's horrible.
You know why? Because she's destined to be a doctor. Doctor's handwriting.
Well, you know my daughter. I'm very sure she wants to be a doctor. You meet her.
She can be a
interact with her.
veterinarian.
I think you can make her to be something like entertaining.
Entertainer.
She will go with entertainer.
Usually instructor.
Yeah, maybe. That's what she's interested right now. Maybe I lead her to the right direction. I don't know.
Maybe you can lead her to AI. You never know. She may be like the next AI star.
Okay, just few hours ago, which is this morning, we have to call up and down the school and the teacher to ask the login name and the password for her because she been logged in wrong and she forgot and she fly the paper and she give me a wrong paper and I'm very sure she's not born with this laptop.
Same as you, John.
Yeah, so I think that genetically is come from me. I think so. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Especially now in the current world where AI is everywhere, technology is everywhere.
It's okay. She can marry a guy with
just like me.
She just has to find a guy who's good with it. And the guy that she can just, baby, can you do this for me? And they do it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember.
Because that's what she's good at, okay? And that is a natural thing, not come from me. Again, not come from me.
Yeah.
If you're watching this when mommy already old and you're young, again, it's not come from me. When I her age, I'm barely can get a boy. Even I'm 17, 15, I'm still barely to find a boy. I chase them, nobody want me.
It's okay now, you got people chasing.
Now I have a lot of people chasing me, but it take me 30 years, guys. 30 years to finally figure out who am I.
Your type.
My type and attractive and guy and style and guy come to me naturally. In the past, I'm suffer because I do everything myself. You know what she do in the BJJ class? You're like, you fold clothes so nice. Can you help me also? You like it, right? Thank you.
Then it's done.
I said, do you want chocolate? And then this is the best part. That chocolate not even from her. She take from another boy to pass to another boy because she wants something to be done. Because she knows if she fold clothes, BJJ clothes home, it's messy. She cannot zip. She take a lot of time and then go home. Her mom will scold her basically, right? because she rushed.
Why you make such a mess?
So I have to clap hand for her because she figured out her way
of getting things
to
done.
getting done. But at the same time, I was like, at your age, I barely can get one. How can you get not one, like many? And each of them do something for you just by your sweet talk. So that's the thing. One thing of Sagittarius who watching this, that's your gifted, use it. Because a Taurus like me, dry as F.
Dry.
I never say this kind of thing.
But most earth signs are very dry.
Oh, we're very dry. We're dry, we're boring. We love people, we loyalty, but we're very quiet love.
You show love via food.
Yeah, we show love by food, we show love by action, we show love by loyalty, we show love by care, we show love by how you sleep, do you eat ready or not? Go doctor yet? Do you pay for school yet? Do you need money? Do you need to buy something? So that's how earth sign love, right? Which is very dry.
Very homely lah.
Yeah, so
that's how my husband loves it.
Yeah, so it's like if you don't recognize that, you're not like, and we don't know how to express love in a charming way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like we charm in our look and our action, but we don't know how to say it out. So we can, like for me, this whatever you see me today is a take 3 years of practice on camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have this naturally. I don't have.
Yeah, because sometimes I was sharing this story with her. But she was saying that in BJJ, we are so off topic, but I don't care. Even in BJJ, it's like hi, and charming all the guys, right? So yesterday, I was out drinking, and then there was this very young boy who came up to me and said, he thinks I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Then after I did this, I'm like, how pretty do you think I am? Like, is it annoying?
See. I will vomit blood if I do that. I will vomit blood if I do that.
Do you think I am? How pretty?
If the guy tells me I'm pretty,
very pretty,
I will very shy. I will walk away and I will very quiet. For me to be provoked right now, first I need maybe few alcohol, or maybe I need
few bottles probably.
Few bottles, yeah, maybe. Because I'm very shy. I'm not like
so I did that. Yeah. How pretty is your pretty? Said, very pretty. I said, okay, I think you're kind of cute too.
Oh
and then he said, you think so? I said, yeah. He said, would you like a drink?
See? It's something that you're not born with. This is one of the things I'm not born with.
The skin must be very thick.
Definitely.
But it took me quite a long time to come to where I am today. When I'm younger, I was very shy.
Oh no, Eva is above you already. Oh no.
Correct, yeah.
I think she will go far in her life. First of all, her confidence is come from her mom because I very encouraging her.
Yes, I think.
But she have a character to do it with like if you encourage your child, the rest she take over.
It's like whether she blooms or not.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't stop her for her to
be.
Yeah. I give her a place for her to be herself. So she can be charmed, she can be cute, she can make things done as long as I don't beat people, don't kill people.
Don't do illegal
things because she learns BJJ now and I keep repeating her,
it's not
don't choke people in the road. You only can play with me because I learn BJJ too, right? Because she's very exciting. Sometimes she sees somebody next, she will like, Mommy, I want to choke the person, and you can choke me. Come here.
Please calm down.
Yeah.
This choking is not for everybody. You can only do it in class.
Yeah, you only do it in class.
If you live in that situation.
Yes, and you only can do with people who understand the technique and can understand what it tap out. Right? You cannot practice with a random person. So yeah, that's the part.
Imagine she on the train suddenly she's like, hi auntie, can I choke it down? She's like, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, sure you can because you're cute.
No, she didn't. But yeah, I think she understands that now.
Of course.
She knows.
I think she's grown enough.
She grow enough to understand that it's not something that you can do with everyone.
Correct.
You only can do with your mom.
And this is
and your friend in the BJJ class. That's it.
And all these things, all this charmingness, cuteness, sweetness is something that AI can never replicate.
It is.
Right? So
even the shiners like me.
Yes, so
be yourself.
Human characters.
So be yourself, bloom.
And then
and learn how to take over AI.
Yes. And then whatever things you're not so good at, ask AI for help.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, if you
talk
have
about
no
that.
spouse,
After this, I will ask about that. I don't want more answer right now. I will
sure
ask, do you think I will pass my assignment?
Then you will say, please send me your assignment. I will look through it. Maybe you can copy paste your assignment.
No, I did try. It's very
too long,
messy.
is it? Okay.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Oh my
So
goodness. Too much information sometimes is not very good also. Right?
I guess if you go to the advanced level, then yeah. But maybe my level, which is maybe I need to learn how to ask the right question.
This
That's
is always about the right questions.
So I think because the way I ask questions.
So I got asked like at the very beginning you try out, right? And after that the answer like not really like what you want. It's like Google, right? If you put in certain search words, it may not come out the result. So you change your words. Same for ChatGPT. Okay, I guess this is it for today's episode. We're going to go play with ChatGPT right now. Instead of paying for ourselves, we'll play with ChatGPT. She has some burning questions that came up while we were, and of course, while she's doing ChatGPT, I will need to fix her scanner. Okay, I think.
Don't forget to follow us on the
like, share, subscribe, and look out for our next episode.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, it's for influencers. That's the next episode. Okay, we will see you guys. Bye. Oh, I forgot to say.
I'm Anna Spice.
Okay. Nice. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.